plug in whatever thing you have that you want to heal or upgrade. And everything's about intention. So I'd love for you to take a breath deep into the belly and out. And if it feels right, if it's safe to do so, you can close down your eyes. Obviously not if you're driving. And when your eyes are closed, you get less distractions in, so you can really focus more on your energy and your beingness. And I'd love to invite you to feel what it feels like to be really grounded. Just breathe into the belly, soften, relax. Feel what it feels like to be really grounded, really connected. When you breathe out, notice that on the out breath, you get this little moment of peace. Just see next time you take a deep breath in and out. Just observe that little moment of nothingness. This is a beautiful place to create from, a blank canvas. And you can train yourself to make this your default. You can come back and redo this process many times as you would like. Feeling that feeling of being fully present. And when we look at using Q-RIT and quantum meditation, we're looking at this realm of infinite possibilities. In the quantum realm, all things are possible. Time doesn't exist in the way that you think it does. It's just this one now moment, and everything is happening in some other place. That's quantum physics. And we can tune into these potential futures, and whether you believe these are real or whether you believe it's imagined, just allow yourself to play with this and just see what happens. See if you can have a beautiful experience. Just enjoy the process. And so taking another deep breath into the belly and out. I'd love for you to use the power of your imagination, the power of your consciousness, and call in a version of you that is in optimal health. You could imagine them as if they're standing in front of you now, or maybe you can feel what they would feel like. However you perceive it is perfect. A version of you with upgraded health, optimal health, and just see, how do they look? How do they feel? How does this version of you that is fully connected physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically, how do they navigate the world? Maybe you could see a vision just clearly like a movie. How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they interact with their family and their friends? What are their habits like? What do they eat? How do they enjoy themselves? What brings them joy? What brings them the highest joy? And if this is a version of you you would love to align with, if this is a version of you you would love to bring more into your now reality, you can just imagine that you have this GPS system like a map, like you have on your phone. You can just plug in where you are now as the starting point and plug in that person, that version of you as the destination, as the direction you can head in. And just press go, press start, and see that the cosmos will line up this path. It will guide you on what to do, on what things to let go of, on what things to do more of, the things to learn and the things to unlearn. And as you take another nice deep breath into the body and out, and just let go of any kind of way or how that this is supposed to be. Enjoy the process. Life is a beautiful journey. When we obsess on results and expectations and needing to know all of the detail, we can sometimes take ourselves out of the wonder and the magic. So if you can just hold that even as a possibility, that there is a time where you can be just like this person, or even better, maybe even more amazing version. And if you would love to embody this version of yourself, you could ask your body to remember the feeling. Remember what they feel like. You could even breathe that feeling into your cells, into your DNA, like fill yourself up with them. Even imagine bringing that version of you into your body now and see how would they sit, how would they stand, how would they be? What's their body language like? What kind of thoughts do they think? And if you believe it, and I really do, you can start now rewiring your brain, rewiring your nervous system to this more optimal configuration. Maybe you can feel what it feels like for your brain to start rewiring itself, reprogramming itself. Maybe you can feel what it feels like for your nervous system to just relax. And we can set an intention now as we start to bring this process to a close that you can let go of anything that no longer serves you. If you'd like to do that, you can just say yes, physically or energetically. Ask that anything that no longer serves you is released, removed, and cleared across all dimensions, all versions of reality, and in all directions of space and time, from now to the beginning of creation and beyond. You can ask for that clearing to happen down into your cellular level, into your DNA structure, all the way along your ancestral line, your mother line, father line. Asking that any decisions or programs that anyone ever made or that were ever made by you that no longer serve are transmuted into love, sent to the highest and best place for them at this time. And you might see scrolls, contracts, stone tablets just evaporating. All the things you no longer need. Just allowing and trusting that they are sent off to the highest and best place for them at this time. That those energies will be dealt with in the perfect way. And I invite you to feel what that would feel like to be even lighter, just like the hot air balloon. You let go of these things. And asking that you can integrate the lessons from these experiences in the most easeful, graceful, and beautiful way, so that you know in future how to avoid the same mistakes. You can learn from them. Use that wisdom to help yourself and others. And in Q-RIT, we call them the aligned actions. You can ask if there are any aligned actions that you can take to upgrade yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, or energetically. So if you take a deep breath in and out, and just ask from this very gentle, subtle place if there are any actions that are aligned for me to take to help me upgrade, what would they be? And trust the first thing that comes through, always the first thing. You can write these down if you would like to, or you can hold them in your consciousness. Maybe start making a little list. They might be completely sensical, or they might be nonsensical. It might be an aha, yeah, of course I should stop doing that, or it might be okay, wow, I'll try it. Just allow yourself to play with this and get out of the mind. Saying someone is out of their mind used to be an insult, but now I think it's one of the biggest compliments. Especially if you want to be a quantum Buddha. Out of the mind. I invite you to thank whoever or whatever you believe in for this process. Thank yourself for showing up here today, for tuning in. When you're ready, starting to come back fully into your body, bringing with you all the best things from this session. Asking for any final upgrades to be made to your body, mind, your energy body. Feeling fully refreshed and energized, coming back now, fully present. When you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. And I just invite you, if it feels right, you can take a moment, a minute or two, to just be with yourself. Journal down anything that you feel is relevant that came up in the process. And welcome back, wishing you the most incredible next chapter in your journey, whatever that entails for you. Hope you're excited, maybe a little bit nervous. It's a good energy to be in. And all you have to do now is be courageous enough. I wish you all the courage and strength, clarity, wisdom, insights to take the actions and live the most incredible life that you can.